Всем привет! У нас сегодня незапланированный стрим. Ну, вот так получилось. Но наоборот же это хорошо. Наверное. Продолжаем прохождение Андромеды. У нас сегодня новая планета. Я не помню, если честно, надо ли нам куда-то еще и где я сейчас нахожусь. Но, судя по всему, я на Нексусе. Надо будет там посмотреть. Там наверняка есть какие-то квесты, задания. Ну да, когда я прилетела на Нексус, мне сказали, что Лекси куда-то пропала. Нет, не Лекси это. Азари врачиха. Как ее зовут, я не помню. Лекси? Не Лекси. Короче, она пропала куда-то с корабля, никто не может ее найти, скорее всего, она на Нексусе. И мне дали квест про дно бутылки. Так что, я думаю, понятно, где она находится. Так что сейчас будем искать Лекси. Ну и заодно прошвырнемся по станции, посмотрим, что там еще есть интересного. Вот, кстати, нам надо поговорить с журналисткой. Она же у нас интервью берет постоянно. Все хорошо.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water? Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
Ая принадлежит Ангаре.
Aya is a sovereign planet of the Angara. We have no right to settle there. Strong stuff. He's hoping we don't need to. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
Чего? От Тана? Мне что-то дали от Тана? Так, Ветра вряд ли что-то скажет. Пойдем к Ангаре.
I'm glad I could help. Seems your people really cherish her.
She is dear to us. By the way, you should know. The head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Так, я чатик проверяю. Смотрю, сообщения есть, нету. Ну, имею в виду, отображаются или нет. Все нормально. Привет, Ред. Привет, Мишутка. Встревоженная горожанка. Чего? Чё ты хочешь? Как дела? Как выходные проходят, если они у вас есть?
For certain. Remember, we're the strangers. This is their home, and they've welcomed us. They've earned our trust. I guess. Talk to them. Get to know them.
Уже
Good advice. I will.
А как же без проверки? Кто был козлом? Ой, блин, задание еще какое-то. От кого? Почему не получается в Андромеду играть? Так.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder.
Не успели прилететь, уже проблема.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me исследователь.
Да что ж такое? Нам нужны хорошие отношения.
We're glad to have you, Ambassador. Strong ties with the Angara will strengthen us both.
To a good end, I hope.
I was just explaining to the ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder.
У нас тут все без оружия ходят, кроме охраны, так что пошел ты.
So much life. All different, all united. The way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my
Не понимаю. Я вас спасла 10 раз, а вы сомневаетесь?
We came to explore, Ambassador, not conquer. And we have our own challenges.
Yes, which is why I'm here. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshae says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
Так.
Everything you see, we're willing to share. Knowledge, technology, support.
What's the price?
Whatever you're willing to give.
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Havoa set Javta Ravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
Так исчезли куда-то. Нормально. Странный перевод. Ну, насчет перевода, не знаю, вроде нормально. Я тут играю в одну игру, там перевод еще страннее. Там просто, ну как, тоже субтитры идут, а потом после них, в кавычках, примечание переводчика, который матом кроет. Кстати, я эту игру на летсплеях прохожу, ну, буду проходить. Не знаю, она через неделю или через 2 должна выйти на канале. Это вообще жесть просто. Они, наверное, забыли убрать или по приколу оставили такой перевод, причем официальный перевод. Ну, это не везде попадается, но есть такие моменты. Я сначала не понимала, что это такое, какой-то мат непонятный и вообще перевод странный, а потом до меня дошло, что это примечание переводчика. Вообще, конечно, жесть. Как называется? Блин. Сейчас скажу, как называется. Даже покажу. Давай, грузись. Epic Store, как всегда, лагает. Но я покупала в Epic Store игру, я не знаю, она и в Steam, по-моему, продается. Вот она называется Sense Cyberpunk Ghost City, по-моему. Сейчас посмотрю. Sense Cyberpunk Ghost Story, во. Ну, это такая игра. Типа ходишь, там, расследуешь что-то. Типа хоррор-квест. Типа того. Ну, выглядит прикольно. Он мне просто попался в рекомендациях, я его купила. Так, что тут вообще происходит? Куда мне надо? Поговорить с доктором. Где она? Какая-то она странная. Так, это что? Биби. Ага. Привет, Георгий. У Пиби здесь уже квартира есть. Быстро она обзавелась. Ну, не знаю, Ред, повесточка тут особо не наблюдается, ну, как по мне. Я видела еще хуже. Игры с повесточкой. Может, она есть, но ее мало.
Come on in.
Фига она.
Ta-da!
Домашнего
My
реликта себе
project.
завела.
She is complete. She? Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think? You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me. I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh,
Как
everyone
ее
knows the
зовут?
human
Пелисария?
pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Игрок без заморочек. Нормальная игра. Ну, вообще нормальная, более-менее. Играть можно, конечно, если закрыть глаза на все эти баги, лаги. А вот насчет сюжета, ты говоришь, типа, зачем путешествие в другую галактику? Ну, чтобы ее исследовать и поселиться там. Это ж путешествие в один конец. Я думаю, если бы у человечества были такие технологии, как в Масс Эффекте, они бы тоже куда-нибудь смотались путешествовать. Ну, и не вернулись. Так.
No reason we can't all be civil, right?
Личный
But you are kind
тентаклевидный
of
монстр.
trespassing, so...
Now. I
Это
was just
реликт.
concerned something might have
Она его
happened to my
сделала
dear
сама.
old friend.
Ну, почти.
I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out.
Та-та говорит.
So, want to talk about it? Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were
А,
like
типа,
family.
это муж и жена, они
When
были.
you live 1000 years, Ryder, people come and people go.
А
Entanglements
потом
are so-
развелись.
just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it. But how can you give all this up? Ha! Watch me. Easy come, easy go.
Исследования PB позволили использовать ВИ реликтов. Это умение позволит первопроходцу командовать БАЦ. БАЦ. Наблюдателем реликтов. Вы можете найти это умение на экране технических навыков. Понятно. Не знаю,
I'll
зачем
pack
мне
up
это
my
надо.
new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Давай, пока. Что тут еще есть? Опять какое-то задание. Пойдем Лекси найдем. Я думаю, она в баре сидит. Дно бутылки называется квест. Можно догадаться, где она находится. Привет, Марина. Еще убираешься? Офигеть можно просто. Долго ты убираешься. Да, это в британском сленге прощание такое. Это Азари просто британка. Британка Азари.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly and even stopped the storms. The rest
Чё?
is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Чего? Что ты там болтаешь? Ничего не понятно. Не хочет? Никто не хочет со мной разговаривать. Ты тоже не хочешь? Ну, пошли вы.
There you are. Looking for the
Да чё
meaning
ты
of life.
лагаешь?
At the bottom of a bottle?
You wouldn't be the first to try.
Alcohol rarely provides answers.
Then why are you here?
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew. that you're all just experiments to me. Is that how you think I see you?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes, I mean, no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
Не знаю. Нет, наверное.
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Так быстро вывели ее из депрессии, конечно. Райдер просто психолог. Там еще какой-то квест, или это тот же, который я не знаю, где взять. Я не понимаю, где его взять. Вот здесь. О, а что ты тут делаешь?
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the cultural center. There's so much to study here. It would take a lifetime.
I'd enjoy that. All the reading, history, science,
Наделать
culture,
бутербродов.
snacks, settle into that corner over there.
No offense, but I'm starting with the Asari.
Oh, sure. But when you get to Elcor Hamlet, I want to know.
Азари, значит, все ясно.
Pathfinder,
Все ясно с тобой. Что это?
In the year 2157, human explorers chanced upon a galactic gateway, leading to their first
Это я?
encounter with the Turians. Hostilities
Нет,
erupted.
это не я.
However, the governing body in the
А, это
Milky
первый
Way,
контакт, что ли?
Citadel, quickly intervened.
Понятно.
They brokered a truce between
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
Politicians get nervous when you hold anything more explosive than a rotten egg.
You've seen this too. The military life echoes everywhere. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andraknor, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Hescarl?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program.
Ты знаешь об
N7.
N7?
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learned to fight in all environments on little food or sleep, to care for their injured.
Давай, Ред, удачно поиграть
Is that
тебе.
accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
He was one of the first N7s. He was proud of that, even though he didn't stay in service. Didn't stop him teaching me and my brother a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours.
Учение.
Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit.
Что?
Challenge
Ну
yourself
давай.
and teach me.
Прям сейчас, что ли?
Chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Не помню такого задания. Когда я проходила игру, по-моему, его не было. Сразиться. Понятно. Короче, со всеми надо сражаться. Почему я не могу посмотреть остальную карту этого места? Почему надо постоянно бегать и перемещаться в лифт? В лифт идти. Или не лифт, а как там это называется? Ну, типа лифт. Привет, Ник. Как дела? Давайте посмотрим, что тут продается. Может, есть что-нибудь хорошее? Нету. Броня Н7-5. А у меня, кстати, есть такая броня. Ну, или нету. Сейчас я посмотрю. Так, а куда мне? Где моя броня? А, у меня 3, а там 5. Блин, надо купить. Броня Н7. Броня Н7. Н7. Мне подходит, потому что там биотика. И заряд щитов. Урон от биотики. А я же биотик. Так что мне это надо. Жаль, я ничего продать не могу. Только вот это. Нет! Во. Да как, я нормально. Более-менее. Давайте купим. Может, перекрасить кочевника? Или не надо? Я хз. Ничего нет. Я переделала ее в биотика. Потому что мне нравится биотиком играть. Ну, вообще, раньше я разведчиком играла. А сейчас... А теперь мне нравится биотиком играть. Какой ты вырос, 10 отжиманий, о боже. Что за жесть? Скажи, я не умею. С братом можно поболтать? Понятно. До свидания. А брат вообще он восстанет из мертвых, или он так и будет лежать, чилить? Я, короче, его поняла. Он все на сестру спихнул. Всю работу. А сам отдыхает. Да, завтра всем на работу. Эх, не хочу на работу. Давай, Ник, спокойной ночи. Блин, лагучая хрень. Вообще, зачем я бегаю? Я же могу так посмотреть. Отдыхает от жестокого мира, ну да.
Pathfinder, be advised, Ryder. One of your father's memories is available.
Давай.
Let's see it.
This memory is when Alec first learned of the initiative.
It will be just a moment.
Hello, Alec.
I'm too old for cloak and dagger. I got your message. I'm here.
Не поняла.
Who are you?
A benefactor, if you like.
You have something to offer me?
A future.
That's vague.
A future for your wife. You're out of money. Your contacts have dried up. You can't finish Sam.
How do you
Типа
know
меняет
about-
лица, чтобы не узнали, кто это.
Whatever you need.
Start by telling me what you need.
Your AI is more than a cure for your wife. It could also be the salvation for many others.
I don't follow.
Where we're going will need
Тетки спецом, не знаю.
Where's that? The Andromeda Galaxy?
I have a proposal for you. And Ellen doesn't have much time. Are you interested?
Who was that? The benefactor.
I believe there was more to the Andromeda initiative than was publicly understood. Private logs are now available in your father's quarters. They may shed further light on the matter. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Да, фильтры снапчата. Почему никто не создаст такой фильтр? Я бы была Азари.
Your father's personal logs.
Давай почитаем, что там за благодетель.
I had a strange meeting yesterday. I thought it would be with Jian Garson, who founded the initiative. But it wasn't. I guess Jian's the visionary, the one who gets everyone excited about the project and drums up publicity. But then this benefactor apparently provides resources and money.
Да ладно, есть с Азари?
It's a little unusual. But everything about this project is.
Interesting. I wonder if Director Tan knows anything about this. Worth talking to him.
I accepted the initiative's offer. They're calling me a pathfinder. There's no other option left. Sam will never happen without their help.
Мне кажется, если бы такой был, о нем бы знали многие.
Our savings are gone.
И использовали.
No one will return my calls. I am a pariah. There's something strange going on with this benefactor. But Ellen's getting worse. I can't fail her.
Что там за благодетель, интересно? Поговорить с Таном. Как будто он что-то знает. Он вообще ни хрена не знает, мне кажется.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant.
Ну, пойдем говорить с Таном. Сейчас еще посмотрю, есть тут какие-то задания. Нету.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Почему никто не починит проводку? Где он?
The Angara have nothing. Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It was amazing. A culture we'd never met before, in a brand new galaxy. I was just glad to be part of it.
It's a moment to savor. In the Milky Way, first contact was a rare event. I hope rescuing the Mosha leads to stronger ties between our people. Did you have some other business?
Да.
I'm curious. What do you know about the people who backed the initiative?
What everyone knows. Jian Garson was the founder and visionary. Unfortunately, she died on the Nexus during the Scourge disaster.
Is there anyone else?
I would almost welcome them. A voice to silence the rabble. Then Kesh might listen. But no, we're alone. Why do you ask?
I have information that suggests Garson wasn't the only one.
Интересно, кто же это
What
был?
sort of information?
It's complicated, but there was a silent partner, a benefactor.
Even if that were true, we've been here 14 months with no sign of them. This partner is either a phantom, missing,
Ну, я же сказала, что он ни хрена не знает.
Jian Garson was the beacon. A sad end to someone of such stature. Dying alone.
Oh?
It was chaos. By the time they found her, she was already dead.
Мне кажется, что она не умерла, ее убили.
Was there a follow-up investigation?
I wasn't even out of stasis. But knowing the violence of the Scourge disaster, death was everywhere. If you're suggesting something else happened, Ryder, I'd rather you didn't. Let's not add to the
Чё это?
confusion.
Thank you for your time.
Чё это я наврежу?
If you wish to pursue this further, accessing Nexus security records may reveal more information.
Кто-то что-то скрывает.
Works both ways. This is how all those worlds look from the Nexus.
Понятно.
We forget how beautiful they are.
Записи о смерти. Пойду смотреть. Да я сразу догадалась, что что-то тут не так в ее смерти. Хотя, может быть.
Okay, what are we looking for, Sam?
Any information relating to Jean Garson's death.
И все нормально, то есть она сама померла.
The only hard fact is that her body was found in one of the apartments.
Then connecting her death to the Scourge disaster was mere speculation.
Yeah, they just wanted this to go away. I think we need to check out that apartment.
Environmental data will allow us to reconstruct the scene.
Так, жилое помещение, говоришь? Ну, сейчас посмотрим. Почему-то в стыковочный отсек посылают.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
Так, куда меня посылают, кстати? На второй этаж. Да что ж ты лагаешь?
This is where Jean Garson's body was discovered.
What are we looking for?
If you scan the room, environmental data may allow for scene recreation.
There. This was no accident. She was murdered.
As this incident occurred over a year ago, her killer is likely far away by now.
Yeah. But wait. This whole area was shuttered back then. Didn't open till the Hyperion arrived. So what was Garson even doing here?
Perhaps a further scan of the room is in order.
Что это?
A hidden
Дверь.
door. What do we have here?
Интересненько.
This is Gian Garson. I don't have much time. I've been hiding in the sealed-off sections of the Nexus since we got here.
Зачем?
Someone's trying to kill me, and now I can hear them down in the hydroponics area. They're coming. I've embedded what I know in my VI in the cultural center. This log has the code, and whatever happens... Oh god, they're outside the door.
Пароль
Wow,
можно
this is
сказать?
some serious shit.
Yes, deeply troubling. I have the code she mentioned for the VI kiosk.
Странно все это. Ну, судя по тому, что показали, она была убита человеком. Хотя хрен его знает.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Давай сообщение.
Sam, can we hear that message Garson talked about?
Unlocking it now. Rerouting to our private channel.
For years, there was a silent partner involved with the initiative. The truth is, I was running out of money. Then a benefactor stepped in. I didn't ask questions. I never met them face to face. That was a mistake. I lied to everyone. Something big spooked them in the Milky Way, and now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for the good, but I have my doubts.
Что-то их напугало. Жнецы, например.
Alec Ryder and I had a code word for this. Fulcrum. he may have learned more.
What's that mean, something big in the Milky Way?
Perhaps your father's locked memories have the answer. He might have known more.
Yeah? Guess I'll have to keep unlocking them to find out for sure.
Ну, пока мы не можем ничего больше разблокировать. Прикол, это, наверное, Цербер. Они знали только про жнецов. Хотя многие знали, но не верили. Верил только призрак. Может быть, это он? Он помог инициативе осуществиться. Вроде и везде побыла, так что полетели на новую планету с изгнанниками.
Welcome back.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Да вы издеваетесь? Иби опять что-то хочет от меня. Давай потом. Прогулка по музею. Не, я не вернусь пока на Nexus.
System, Gavorkum. Approaching Kadara.
Besides being a haven for Nexus exiles, what do we know about this place?
Group of exiles called the Outcasts liberated Kadara port from the Ket. Until recently, their power was absolute. But a new gang, the Collective, has been chipping it away. Real shady bastards led by an unknown called the Charlatan.
Well, with luck, they'll be too busy shooting at each other to notice us.
Короче, как всегда, банды всякие образовались из этих отшельников. И все остальное. Сейчас остальные планеты просканируем. И тогда полетим туда.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Понятно, тут ничего. Кстати, завтра вечером тоже будет стрим по Масс Эффекту. 7 часов по Москве, где-то так я начну. Возможно, даже на этой неделе мы закончим Андромеду.
Standing order for all incoming ships. The port is a ceasefire zone by order of Sloane Kelly. She was head of Nexus security.
Be ready for anything and keep
Чё?
comms open. Should hear from our resistance contacts soon.
Поехали. Возьму Крогана на планету и не знаю, кого еще. Иби может взять. А, не, можно Турянку взять. Давно мы ее не брали никуда.
Incoming call. Patching it through.
There's been a development regarding the spy, Venturev. Rendezvous at Crawler's Song. Your contact's codename is Shayna.
Shayna. Got it.
Опять какая-то пустынная планета. Вся в пустыне. В камнях. Шеня. О, они сами взялись. Нормально. Они сами со мной пошли, я не брала их. Прикольно. Мои мысли читает игра. С союзниками, с бандитами становиться не очень хорошо. Подозрительно. Просто они, наверное, тут как свои. А, так эта планета как станция, как Nexus. Можно тут бродить, никого не бояться. Что тут есть? Я думала, это Гарус. Тут можно как-то спуститься? Что это было? Я что-то слышала. Алло. О, Лиам стоит.
Everything all right?
But no one leaves the port until their docking greasing some palms so we can park the Nomad.
Not too much grease, I hope.
Dealt with disaster profiteers back in Hustle. I can work this guy. You just focus on the spy.
На лапу, говорит, даю. Чё тут так медленно двери открываются? Ой, я слышу вечеринку. Чё происходит?
What are you doing to these people?
Nothing they weren't expecting. Port's got 2 rules. No guns and pay your protection fees.
Даже эти ангары тут сидят.
So what's that you're holding?
Outcasts don't have to abide by the rules. Just enforce them. You got a problem with
Это
that?
нечестно.
You can join these assholes.
Pathfinder, it will be difficult to find the spy if you're barred from the city.
Guess that's true.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll be on my way.
Creep.
Слышь, сама такая.
This ain't your concern.
Можно я ей врежу? А мне туда, кстати, в ту сторону. Но я туда пока не пойду. Хочу посмотреть, что тут есть. Продавец модов.
Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
Where'd you find your stock?
That information's out of your price range, friend.
Моды. Не хочу моды. Такие, конечно, бандиты все тут. Лена шпионка. А тут что опять? Продавец брони, давайте посмотрим. Давай посмотрим, что у нее за броня. Союз кетов. Короче, такое себе. Самое лучшее, говоришь? Ну, это вряд ли. Оружие. Давайте посмотрим, что у нее там.
Finally. Happy.
Черная вдова. Фига себе. Магазина маловато. И скорострельность хромает. Песчаная буря. Сравнить с привидением. Ну, не знаю. Нет, не буду, наверное, покупать. Мне сказали, что штурмовая винтовка «Призрак» вроде неплохая. Но я ее не нашла у себя в чертежах даже. Так что не знаю. Так. Что это за место? Ну, сюда мне пока нельзя. Пойдем, короче, со шпионом встречаться.
And Sloan wonders why people join the collective. Say that again.
Какой-то маленький бар.
Piss off.
You order, you pay.
I said.
Фига себе. Кроган испугался о Заре.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
И не Шень, тебя по-другому зовут. И нет, спасибо.
Not interested.
Нормально так.
Shayna, but you can call me Reyes. I hate code names.
I was expecting someone more Angaran.
The Resistance pays me to supply information, among other things.
So you're a smuggler.
Your man, Venterev, was arrested by Sloan Kelly, leader of the Outcasts. Word spread about what he did to Moshe Sefa. The people are calling for his execution. And Sloan? She's a woman of the people.
Так, минуточку. Хочу кое-что посмотреть. Бред. Первым, то анимации были лучше, возможно.
Dress it up however you want. She's a criminal.
You work for the Initiative. Sloan was part of the uprising on the Nexus. I doubt she'll give Ven up easily.
Maybe she'll agree to a deal.
There might be another way to get to Ven. You work Sloan. I'll talk to the Resistance.
How do I contact you if things go south?
И что это значит?
Hey, you gotta pay.
The change.
А почему я должна платить? Он две бутылки выпил, а я плачу. Слышь ты, хрен морожовый. Встреться со слон. Ты кто?
Pathfinder. Interested in the collective's services?
Кого?
How do you know who I am?
The collective makes a point of knowing everything and everyone worth knowing in Helios.
You sound more like information brokers than pirates.
The two aren't mutually exclusive.
Who is the charlatan? No one seems to have a straight answer.
The charlatan is our leader and a private individual. Even I haven't seen him.
Шарлатан.
You take orders from a stranger?
Что это было?
I've met representatives, people who speak for the charlatan and carry out their will. Whoever the charlatan is, man or woman.
Это типа пародия на серого посредника, что ли?
Resources. It's ours. That's enough for me.
I'm having trouble nailing down what the collective is exactly.
Understandable. We aren't one thing. Think of us as a service provider. We cater to our clients' needs.
Even if that means killing and stealing from people.
Survival is an ugly business, Pathfinder, but unlike the outcast,
Короче, это что-то типа серого посредника, но немного грязно они работают.
Let's say I was interested in joining your little gang. How would I do that?
You're more high profile than our usual members, but it's up to the charlatan who joins. If you have potential, our leader will reach out to you, usually through a representative.
And then what?
For some, that's it. Others may have to pass a test. It's different for every recruit.
What's going on between the collective and the outcasts?
Officially, nothing.
Unofficially?
Lines are being drawn, Pathfinder. That's all I can say.
Разногласия.
Thanks for your time.
Of course, Pathfinder. Of course.
Какие двери у вас здесь вообще? Еле открываются.
Sam,
Перестали бить чувака.
As head of Nexus Security, Miss Kelly served in the Alliance with a nearly spotless record.
Nearly?
She was involved in multiple altercations with other officers.
A hothead. Great.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Да за что?
Focus defenses here and here. The cat have been
Это вот такие люди служат в Альянсе?
What?
That's quite the throne. Should I bow? Kiss your ring?
Very funny. So, what brings a Pathfinder to our
Никто не
humble
оценивает моих
Ben
шуток.
Terev. Name ring any bells?
What's he to you? And don't lie to me.
I need him so I can infiltrate a Ket flagship. You've obviously got no love for the Ket. I'm doing you a favor.
Kadara is an Angaran port. They want Ven dead, and I want to keep them happy.
This is bigger than local politics.
You don't need Ven. You need his intel. Talk to him before I put his head on a spike.
Кто такой Вен?
Ven should be judged by the Resistance, not you.
I don't have time for a morality debate. Dismissed.
Your Highness. That could have gone better.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal had more success.
Кстати, с этим мужиком можно роман завести. Но он проходной. И не очень интересный.
Pathfinder, over here. Have a nice chat?
I think she likes me.
Don't worry. I found a workaround.
Let me guess. Comes with strings attached?
Not any new ones. Remember, Ephra wants Ven alive, so when you get inside, give him this. That'll eat through whatever Sloane's holding him in, and it can't be traced back to us. A resistance agent will be waiting to pick Ven up.
Ven's intel better be worth it.
You'll be the judge of that, not me. There's a maintenance shaft around the corner, sending the access code to your Omni tool. That'll get you inside. You should be able to handle the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Literally, in Ven's case. When you're done, come to Tartarus. First round's on me. I promise.
Давай, а то я это за тебя заплатила в прошлый раз, а ты, козел, убежал. Что у нас сейчас, шпионские игры начнутся? Или что? Ну, наверное, да.
All right, let's punch in the access code. Looks like it leads to a stock room. Sam, anyone up there?
No heat signatures detected. The room is clear to enter.
Здрасте.
What do you want?
The Archon ship. Where is it?
This a new interrogation tactic? Sloane's getting lazy.
I'm not with Sloane. Ephra sent me. Answer my questions, and I can get you back to the Resistance.
So I'm trading one cell for another?
Да, у тебя выбора нет.
This is what happens when you make deals with the bad guy. Or stay here. Sloane's sharpening up a spike just for your head.
I'd rather be miserable than Karkan food.
Which brings us back to the Archon's ship. Where is it?
I never saw it. Got my orders from a Ket transponder. But you could use its frequency to triangulate the Archon's location.
Do you still have it?
I buried it before I was arrested. Should still be outside the city.
This is your way out of here. A Resistance contact will be waiting.
А вдруг он сбежит к Кетам обратно?
Don't you want to know why I did it? Why I betrayed the Moshae?
Ну давай, расскажи.
Enlighten me.
We're losing the war against the Ket, and still, Ephra puts my brothers and sisters in danger to protect a useless old woman.
So you took things into your own hands.
I made the call he wouldn't. The Archon only wanted the Moshae. I thought if I gave her up... I didn't know what the Ket were doing to my people.
Ephra still entrusted the Moshae to you, and you betrayed them both.
Нет тебе прощения, предатель.
And I'll accept the consequences.
Pathfinder, the communicator is buried outside the ceasefire zone. I suggest bringing a squad.
Betra, Drac, are you back from whatever it was you were doing?
Yep, our completely legitimate business.
Интересно, что они делали.
Tell Gil to prep the Nomad. I need to go outside the city.
Еще и задания какие-то здесь. А где опять? В смысле? Чё? За что? Что происходит?
He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Еще задание есть. Где-то. Наверное, здесь.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Titus tasked me with collecting protection fees.
Собирать дань.
Easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone.
Нормально.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Titus finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to the Badlands goes through him.
Поговорить с надзирателем. Почему это мне надо на бурю? Я еще тут не разобралась. Это не то. По-моему, вот это. А куда мне идти? Все равно на бурю. Ладно, а это... В смысле? А где мне с Рейсом говорить? Он же вроде здесь находится, не на буре. Странно. Ну ладно, пошли на бурю, пофиг. Видимо, он где-то в другом месте находится. Поехать на лифте до трущоб. Давайте посмотрим, что там за трущоб. Третье оружие могу взять. Но если я ее возьму, то вес станет, да, вот таким. Так что нет. Надо поменять броню. Эту я сделала броню сама, но у меня ведь 4-я, а здесь 5-я. Даже 3-я у меня. Так, поменяем на ветру и на этого Дракса. Что там за трущобы? Не помню. Вообще плохо игру помню. Я старалась забыть ее как страшный сон. Еще задание. Я не удивлена. Кстати. Не.
A city under a city.
At the center is Tartarus, a nightclub.
That's where Reyes said he'd be.
Ночной клуб Тартар. Больше на порт похоже, не на город.
There will always be places like this. Doesn't matter what galaxy you're in.
Да уж. Ага.
Take more than a glass of water.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helios.
Надо будет перекрасить броню.
I used to work as the outcast's physician. Quit after Sloan turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
She's whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses. I took my concerns to Sloan. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion.
Нормально.
But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy? It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
We do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
Старая лаборатория. Что это было? Токсичная среда.
Okay, don't touch that.
Замечательно. Токсики.
They're in a euphoric state. Lethargy, hallucinations, these symptoms match Dr. Nakamoto's description of oblivion.
Guess Sloan's not interested in the drug's medicinal value. You sell Oblivion here?
Are you well informed? Doc must still be whining.
Dr. Nakamoto thought he was making medicine, not drugs.
Whatever, it's all the same to me.
Нормально.
If Ryota knows what's good for him, he'll keep his mouth shut.
Вот тебе и бывший Альянс. Чего? Кто меня зовет?
Doesn't have Crawler's view, but I like it.
И кто?
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for? Living in a place like this?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, well...
Конрад? А, это сестра Конрада Вернера. И ты такая же.
She's like, hey you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring and then my bum. I want to work for her. Learn the ropes.
Говорит, мой братец дурак, а сама такая же.
See, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right. Good luck with that.
Позвонит, говорю, брату. Уже 600 лет прошло, его давно нет живых. Вообще. Это пародия Омеги, что ли? Чего они танцуют в клетках? Что тут вообще происходит?
What's your poison?
Чего?
You mean alcohol, right? I wouldn't normally ask, but...
It's a fair question on Kadara. Toxic water, killer outlaws. But in this case, just an expression.
Я ведь ничего не заказывала. Зачем она пьет?
First round's on me. You're more reputable than my usual clientele.
What was it like after leaving the Nexus?
Oh, it was lovely. One big, smelly mutineer party.
Your sarcasm survived the trip.
What can I say? It sucked. We had limited supplies and nowhere to go. Kadara's paradise in comparison, even with the shite water.
The Outcast or the Collective giving you any trouble?
Not really. They tend to shoot each other in remote places, where no one's looking. That won't last forever.
All it takes is one wrong move and things get ugly. What will you do then? Board up the place, hold out till the smoke clears. Your bar has a unique design. Something tells me these cages aren't just decorative. They're for your protection as much as ours. Trust me, my employees can take care of themselves. Guessing you had issues. Outlaws and pirates aren't known for their manners. Some customers got rowdy and ended up losing fingers. The bars won't stop a
На халяву выпила, вообще ты не указ. Да уж.
I'll let you get back to it. Never enough drinks to pour.
Странное место. Ты кто?
Want to make some easy credits?
Only if it's legal.
Of course. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Dralier. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Ну ладно, дай проверим.
Send me his last nav point.
Солярианец, который курит трубку. Ладно, сигару. Вообще, конечно, весело. Да, дай пройти. Вы кто такие? Понятно. Пойду к этому крейсу. Рейес. На имя. Здрасте.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Krala's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the
Так убили Ангару.
How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way...
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara Port.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
A pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
И когда вижу Райдер в броне N7, у меня происходит биполярочка. Потому что обычно я привыкла видеть в броне N7 Шепард, а не Райдер. Так тут нет Марса. В том-то и дело, что они уже все. Их можно убрать из списка подозреваемых. Надзиратель.
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
Я тоже опасна.
What does tough look like?
A graveyard of people who are either dead or soon will be. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground. Like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep. Worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere.
Замечательно.
A nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
As far as you know.
Don't get smart, Pathfinder. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Ну и что у нас здесь?
Deploying forward station.
За планета с серными кислотными источниками.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
All right, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
Замечательно.
So, no skinny dipping?
No dipping at all, Pathfinder. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know. Let's get out there.
Нормально. Где моя машина?
I bet I could drink.
No, Drac, no.
Ой, не то, не туда. Кстати, мы уже все улучшили у них, ну ладно. Что там по карте? О, ведь какие-то задания. Собрать образцы растений. Сидеть в лабораторию. Место высадки, так это не то. Да. Как всегда, до хрена всего. Ну, пойдем сюда. Тут какое-то задание есть.
You know it.
Привет, Геральт. Как поживаешь? Все еще играешь в свою игру? Это ужасно.
And Kadara just keeps getting worse.
My name's Cineris. One day there'll be a reckoning for all these murders. I'm trying to collect the evidence and account for the victims.
That's just bleeding heart crusader crap. I'd rather collect whatever's on the bodies and make some cash.
This is Drexel, a leech. I'd prefer to shoot him, but that would kind of go against the whole grain of my work. These cesspools are scattered everywhere. If you find any bodies in your travels, let me know. Future justice will thank you.
Or let me know, and I'll thank you right now.
Нахрена мне сканировать трупы? Зачем вы их собираете? Вам что, делать нечего?
Here they come!
Here we come. Ни хрена себе. Это я просто хотела проверить. Хотела проверить, как я буду себя чувствовать в такой интересной воде. Вот это да. Ну и лаги.
Pathfinder. This area can
А
be
чё
mined for
случилось?
resources.
Почему такие
You
лаги-то?
can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Ладно. Сканировать трупы. Я потом их просканирую. Пойду. Найду старую лабораторию доктора. Появилась новая зависимость. Зависимость, в смысле, игра? Это лаги, конечно.
Made 6 new sounds getting out of bed this morning. Creaks and just things moving. You get that, Vetra?
No, I don't get that. And I sure don't talk about it.
А вот и лаборатория.
This is gonna be fun.
Что ж ты так лагаешь-то? Ты откуда взялся? Ой, я не то сделала. Ладно. А как мне здоровье... А, вот все. Чувак, ты где вообще? Да... Хватит прыгать. Где еще кто-то? Чё он так далеко делает? Ну ты, Геральт, все говорил, стонал, что игр нету, играть не во что. Вот, получай. Получай игру, в которую можешь играть целыми днями. Почему так долго открывается? О, тут кто-то есть. А Зари какая-то сидит. Сначала я все обыщу.
Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I'm not here to hurt you, Dr.
Farinth. Dr. Arena Farinth.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
Oblivion wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
Is everyone on this planet a lying asshole?
We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value was a coincidence.
Чего? Ты как?
Then why did Dr. Nakamoto quit the Outcasts?
Ryota didn't quit. He was fired. Pushed Sloan for a bigger cut. You've had what, one conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
Я оставлю себе формулу.
I've seen Sloan's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
Я хочу себе формулу взять вообще-то. Чтобы она никому не досталась.
You're lying about Dr. Nakamoto to keep the formula.
You willing to bet my life on that?
Yep.
Ну и лицо. Fuck you, говорит. Жесть вообще. Доктор меня обманул, получается. Козлина. А что у меня... Откуда у меня вот это? Я вроде не брала дробовики с собой. Странно. Ну ладно. Так, сканировать минералы. А это что? Найти логово похитителя спутников. Пошли искать. Надо сохраниться. У меня появилась новая штука. Буква З какая-то. Не знаю, что это.
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry. It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought.
What makes you think
Да
that was a
блин,
war
взяток. А как же я пройду дальше? Мне нужно туда. Типа в обход. Главное, в воду не упасть. Ты так понимаю, чтобы лучше скользить по дороге?
This technology is not registered to either of Kadara's factions, Pathfinder.
Жесть какая-то происходит. Ой. Минуточку. Что это? Это я возьму. И тут какие-то задания. Тут поселение. Ну, типа поселение.
Assholes took everything but the rotor hub.
Trouble with scavengers?
Always. Who are you?
A pathfinder with the initiative.
A pathfinder? On Kadara? Holy shit.
You
Holy
said you had a
shit.
scavenger problem?
Right, yeah. Bastards come at night, pick the turbines clean of parts. Expensive and annoying.
Sloan doesn't provide security?
Too busy with the collective. I'm not asking for guards, I just want our parts back.
Давай верну.
Any idea where I could find these scavengers?
I've started putting trackers on the more valuable parts. Yard drive, generator, they've all been taken to the same nav point.
I'll check it out.
If the parasites put up a fight, don't feel bad about offing them.
Привет, Алина. Привет, Руслан. Как она? Да так, средненько. Чё, его зовут Ротан? Интересное имя. Или Ротан.
Why do you think there have been so many attacks?
Конечно, не охота. Кому охота на работу?
We'll say, though, it's damn suspicious those scavs keep hitting the place while I'm off shift. Like someone's telling them when to strike.
Any advice for staying alive in the Badlands?
Get out of the Badlands.
Ну, ладно, что поделать. Работа, надо работать, чтобы денежки получать. Единственное, что мне не нравится в работе, это то, что надо рано вставать. И ехать час. А в остальном нормально. Потерпеть можно пару годиков. Какого? происходит? Подслушиваешь, Райдер? Зачем подслушиваешь? Это вы разговаривали?
Back off. I don't deal with Nexus scum.
That's a good way to get shot, Elora.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Он прав.
Yeah, I'd listen to that guy.
You're all the same, aren't you? Sloan, the charlatan, the Nexus, all looking for a power trip. Sloan should have taken the Nexus out when she had the chance. She's weak.
I take it you're not an outcast then?
Got my own faction. When we take over, we'll do all the things the outcasts and collective didn't have the balls for.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Better watch your back, Nexus.
Ты тоже. Не забывай. К 7. А я в 8:30 начинаю. Ну, встаю в 6 утра.
Fuck off.
Чего такие злые все? Матюкаются. Вообще охренели. Здрасте.
Well, well, you're not like the other scrubs around here.
What makes you say that?
Your gear, it's high quality, like the rest of you.
У меня высокие запросы.
I like the best.
Then you're just the woman I need. When the exiles came to Gadara, they hid caches of
Да я когда как, когда с вебкой, когда без.
junk, mostly. Stale protein bars and rations. But among the shit are some serious weapons lifted straight from the armory.
And you know this how?
I help steal them. Problem is, those weapons are too good for the scum down here. And I can't sell weapons in Gadara Port without Sloan taking a cut.
Ну да, по настроению.
The cash nav point, though? You interested? It's yours for a fair price.
You've got a deal.
Lovely. Here's the nav point.
Набрала я квестов, конечно.
Take a look at what I've already got in stock.
А, это раскраска. Я думала, это пистолет какой-то. Я возьму. Н7. Ну, я вообще не сюда хотела приехать. Ладно. Я вообще не помню эту планету особо. Я не знаю, как я играла, что я ни хрена не помню. Да, так во всех играх. Мне вниз, наверное, надо, да? Что это тут такое? Это какие-то козлы. Ой, зачем я... Ой.
It says here this weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
Ладно, поехали дальше. Тут реликты. Надо их тоже побить. Почему у меня здоровье до сих пор не восстановилось, не понимаю. Что? Что ты со мной делаешь, гад? Что это было, блин? Эти кочевники или кто они там? Изгнанники. Я смотрю, они тоже исследуют. Прикольные машинки у них. Ну, точнее, шаттлы или что это? Корабли. Мини-корабли.
So wait, you're Kesh's father?
Grandfather, actually. She tell you about me?
Not exactly. She did used to swear up and down about a stubborn old fossil, usually while hitting something.
Stubborn old fossil. She's called me worse on a good day.
Интересно, я там проеду? Я проехала. Динозаврика не бьем, потому что он убивает этих козлов. Хрена берсерк. А чё это я его бью? Он это. У него здоровье еле убывает. Жесткий. Там есть кто-то еще. Вон. Они еще высаживают новеньких. Нормально. Лошадь в Скайриме. Не знаю насчет Скайрима, но в Ведьмаке плотва точно везде пройдет. Где они? А, вон они. Все, что ли? Тут они рассеялись. Найти пропавшие спутники. Это явно не они. А, вон там еще дверь. Ящик с грузом. Походу, я нашла.
Those missing Angaran satellites into scrap.
I'll have the Tempest retrieve what's left for transport to Aya.
No Angara here, just our people.
Так, мне надо сменить оружие. Точнее, убрать вот это. Я его вообще не брала. Я не понимаю. Как убрать оружие? А, вот. Да блин, что ж такое? Пистолет мне нужен. Не надо его убирать. Так, и перекрасить вот в это. Все, пойдем дальше. Еще какое-то задание. Я вот даже не знаю, что из этих заданий по сюжету. Надо посмотреть, что ли, вернуться. Это не то. Это тоже не то. Приоритетные задачи. Забрать коммуникатор. Я думаю, сначала надо сюжет сделать, и потом уже по остальным заданиям шататься. Так, а я метку ставила. Где она? Ага. Поехали. Конь один крутой, после прохождения Темного Братства дается, он точно все препятствия пройдет. Темное Братство, это про вампиров, что ли?
Remember that last push before the arcs left? All that activity for a guess about a galaxy.
I got hit by a power loader. Driver was on 3 calls about where to store rations. Punched it right in the gyros.
Так, пошли. Кто тут у нас живет? А что это было? Что за звуки странные?
Hi there. We're not looking to cause any trouble. Trouble is all there is on Kadara. We just want to be left alone and... Wait. I don't believe it. You look like a pathfinder.
А что у нее с ухом? Почему оно красное?
Doing my best. I'm from Ark Hyperion. Looks like you've got a good thing going here. We're refugees hiding on a world of exiles.
Да я Скайрим не проходила, ну, особо, так что не знаю. Я знаю, что есть такое дополнение вампиров.
Then we found this place. Remote, sheltered from the crazies in the Badlands, and the bedrock here filters the water. If you can spare the time, we could use your help. Speak to the others, and they'll fill you in. I'll unlock the doors.
Всё, тут больше ничего. Сканировать не надо. Здравствуйте.
Oh, hi there.
Something wrong?
It's just hard. Exiled from the Nexus. My mother's still back there. I never said goodbye. Have things gotten any better?
The Nexus leaders are still arguing with each other. That hasn't changed.
It's what got us into this mess. I wish I could talk to my
Пытался
mom.
ассасина.
She's okay. I've been
Все,
trying to
помню,
reach
помню.
her, but our equipment's broken.
После Масс Эффекта Skyrim.
Nexus is so far away.
Это да, долго будет.
Would you? That would mean the world.
Ну, вообще-то я хотела Dragon Age начать проходить после Масс Эффекта.
Is he okay?
No, running a fever. Something weird bit him and he's got an infection. Usually remedies don't work on the venom.
Крепись.
Don't give up. There might still be hope.
Unless you can conjure up some sort of antibiotic out of thin air, I don't know.
Может это помочь, не? Там еще есть второй этаж, что ли? Или мне надо что-то сделать наверху? Ага.
The communications junction is out of alignment. With an adjustment, a signal could reach the Nexus.
There. Let's go see if that did the trick.
А как я убедюсь, что все работает? Так, замечательно. Это, конечно, все хорошо. Где там эти квесты? Первый. Это не то. Вот, забрать коммуникатор. И где это находится? Угу. Офигеть, конечно, здесь заданий. Где моя машина?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Поехали
You can
отсюда.
extract minerals via your mining interface.
А это что?
Maybe the scavengers will be reasonable.
Don't get your hopes up.
Тут никого нет. Ну да, сначала Origin,
Well, dead is a kind of
потом
reasonable.
Авекинг, потом второй Dragon Age, третий. Что-то все умерли. Почему все умерли?
Someone got to them first.
And destroyed Ashland's missing parts. What the hell did this?
Какого? Кто-то идет. Здрасте. До свидания. Ой. Так, главное, чтобы он меня не схватил. А, все, он умер.
Well, let's go give Ashland the bad news.
А то если он схватит, то это смерть. Минуточку. А, нет, показалось. Показалось, что там лежит что-то хорошее. Но там ничего не лежит.
Every time you say that, I
Иху.
believe you less.
Doesn't make it less true.
Что это такое? Хочу посмотреть. Главное не упасть. Вообще Райдер по лору не должна носить броню N7, потому что броню N7 носят только солдаты N7. Ведь все померли.
Shot in the back.
Кто их убивает постоянно?
Got something. Audio log.
Turn that shit off. The collective's taken out 3 patrols this week.
Понятно.
They attack, I'm gonna catch them.
Банды друг с другом сражаются.
Ambushed.
Я так и знала, что там что-то есть. Эй, ну как туда забраться?
The locker contains personal items. It is registered to the Parchero.
Parchero? This is from the Solarian arc.
So they're here.
It looks like a salvage team is hunting down these lockers, meaning there's more. The Solarians are out there somewhere.
А вот и ковчег.
I envy your forehead plates.
Well, that's specific.
Headbutts are like shorthand for Krogan. Focused spot like that, you'd make a point pretty damn quick.
Тут я тоже не была, надо посмотреть, что здесь. Или тут нет входа. Наверняка там сундук. Давай. Нет тут сундука, но можно сканировать. Ну ладно. Привет, Макс. Чего так лагает игра? Потому что она плохо оптимизированная. Какой лагерь? Мы уже его проверяли вообще-то. Что там опять наемники? Я даже не знаю, как объехать лучше.
That construct was reported stolen by both the outcasts and the collective. Hostility likely.
Нет, пока объезжаем все эти места, надо до сюжетного задания доехать. Ядовитое озеро. Найдите место для аванпоста. Серьезно?
However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
This is Sloane's territory. Gotta make a deal with her first.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloane may be our only option. Vidal could offer insight. Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Место преступления, говоришь? Кто, ты должен приседать? Почему?
Pathfinder, Venturev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this
Reyes,
location.
I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Poor bastard.
Poor bastard.
Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Сковородка.
Keep scanning.
Сковородка гриль. Так, все, больше ничего нет, только следы. Надо посмотреть, куда они ведут. О, ножик.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Ну, сегодня вряд ли мы их остановим, потому что у меня другое дело. О, тут живые люди сидят. А что это вы тут делаете?
Welcome to Caribdis Point. Name's Malix. You looking for a place to hole up? Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
Типа мини-гостиница.
Take it you don't have any private rooms.
I could put up a sheet.
I'll pass.
Просто не повесить.
You get a lot of business out here?
Our establishment might not look like much, but spend a few nights in the Badlands and we're practically Hotel Azure. Clean beds.
Как он интересно держит свой датапад.
Only place for miles with properly filtered water. Serious amenities on Kadara.
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy
Даже не знает, что соседа убили. Нормально
think
так.
twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
How'd you end up on Gadara?
Followed Sloan from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her protection fees. No fancy port for me.
She forced you out?
Those are the rules. Can't pay the fees, can't live on the mountain.
Нормально.
First few months were tough. No water, no weapons to hunt. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky ones. I found other exiles. Put the strength in numbers theory to the test. Thus, Charybdis Point was born.
Ну ладно, пока.
I better get going.
See you around.
Аванпост сейчас, я так понимаю, поставить не могу здесь. Из-за ядовитых паров озера. Передатчик. Привет, Дима.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
See, we're halfway there already.
Oh yeah, the hard part's totally behind us.
Так, поговорить с Гилом.
Pathfinder, Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
Да, как бы я знаю, что ему надо моя помощь. Тут еще какое-то задание есть. Чего? А, понятно.
Damn, that sky is something else.
А чё с небом? Нормально небо. И где то, что мне надо? Понимаю, внизу? Не знаю. Пойдем дальше. Невеселая. Не знаю. А чему веселиться? Сейчас, наверное, нельзя установить.
Hopefully there's a way down. We're gonna need a really big drill.
Да, нельзя пока. Красивая вода, жаль, что ядовитая.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked.
Так, ладно. Давайте вот сюда пока. Надо помочь этому рейсу потом. Я так понимаю, надо вернуться обратно к нему. Но это я потом включу задание из меню. Как дела, Дима? Как поживаешь?
A few years ago, I was running with a mercenary band, mostly smuggling work. Nova Force. Ambitious name for a small-time crew. On one of the jobs, I got caught by Kesh. Made a deal. I got her some experimental prototypes out of Terminus. She didn't turn me in. It became a thing. She was always good for jobs, paid well, and upfront. Credits helped me go independent. But then I got suspicious. All the things she was asking me to get. So I asked. That's when I heard about the initiative.
Whoa, hey!
Происходит.
We're no outlaws. We're friendly.
Oh yeah. I bought the pitch, like everyone else.
Кажется, мы проехали что-то важное. Ну тут никого нет. А, нет, есть.
Here they come!
Но это не то, что нам надо. Странно все это. А, вон там кто-то стоит. Ой. После вчерашнего живот болит. Ну, бушует. Ну, я думаю, что... Ой. Ой-ой-ой. Что к завтрашнему дню все пройдет. Ты кто?
Well, you definitely don't look like an outlaw. Good thing I disarmed the traps.
Я их даже не заметила, твои ловушки.
I'm used to your kind giving me trouble.
You've only seen the worst of us. We have some good ones.
Well, you haven't shot at me yet. That's a start.
You said you had traps around here?
Corrosive traps. Made them with the gas from the vents.
That's smart.
You have to get creative out here. I learned sabotage when shooting stopped working. I can disable vehicles, take down shields, anything that gives us an edge over attackers.
What are you doing out here?
Keeping my people safe. Between the Ket and the outlaws, we've been pushed out of our homes. Some decided to dig their heels in and
Я не видела здесь, кстати, построек ангара вообще никаких.
The Resistance could use someone with skills like yours.
We have enough to deal with here. I'm not leaving my people. Besides, what does a human know about the Resistance?
Stay safe out here.
No problem there.
А мы на какое задание идем? А, все, вспомнила. Блин, а мы там не проедем. Как мне проехать? Придется в обход. Блин! Нет! Я должна забраться на эту гору. Давай! Давай!
Nah, she's not the type. I'm pretty sure none of us really knew what we were getting into. Bamboozled.
Nice word.
Yeah, I learned it from Sid. She's into some
Зря
weird
забиралась
old human
только на
shit.
эту гору.
Good name for a drink. The Bamboozler.
I'd try it.
Давай быстрее уже, развалюха. На.
Found your scavengers. Dead. A fiend got them.
And the turbine parts?
Destroyed. Nothing left but scrap.
I'll take satisfaction knowing my yard drive isn't being used by a bloody scav. Thanks, Pathfinder.
What do you think about Kadara?
Smells like week old eggs and curdled milk.
So you regret leaving the Nexus?
Pathfinder, I regret leaving the Milky Way. But if Kadara's taught me one thing, it's that there's no time for regrets. Live in the present or die thinking about the past.
Who runs the wind farm?
It's a communal effort. Everyone helps maintain the turbines. But me and the Solarian are the only trained technicians. So, naturally, that puts us in charge.
Does the Solarian have a name?
Yeah, and if he was ever nice, I'd use it. Until then, he's just the Solarian.
Stay safe.
Yeah, sure.
Так, давайте посмотрим этот квест. Проверить почту. Это все не то. Короче, моим спутникам тоже приспичило со мной поболтать. Где? Я не понимаю. Вот этот, что ли, квест? Сейчас покажу. А, вот это, наверное. Где это находится? Меня тут еще не было. Ну ладно. Значит, сейчас будет. Опять придется как-то обходить гору. Ну чё, бодаться будем, да?
Sid gets me so frustrated. I try to be firm. She pushes back. I lay down the law. She pushes some more.
See, that's your problem. Kids need boundaries, sure, but they also want to know you're not the enemy.
Our dad would not have agreed with you.
Your dad sounds like a piece of work. Special ops, right?
Yeah, something like that. He never went into details.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
I know the type.
Почему мои спутники разговаривают друг с другом, а со мной не разговаривают? Они меня игнорят.
Too much high ground to keep expecting an ambush.
Это не разговор сейчас был, кстати. И как я проеду дальше? Опять в обход? Можно не в обход? Я попробую не в обход. Не знаю, что из этого получится. Я просто мастер вездеходов.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
Rhea should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Нормально.
Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Засада. Походу.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Pharaoh will deal with you.
Интересно, они сражаются с пистолетами, дерутся. Здрасте. Так руки расставила, конечно.
You're going to try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed. Just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Ты дура, что ли?
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there.
2.
Kill them.
Интересно, если бы я взяла Джала с собой, что бы она сказала? Такая трюк выполнила.
I am invincible.
Говорит, I am invisible. На самом деле он говорит другое. Так, что тут есть? Покинуть убежище. Тут так много этих разветвлений. Я хочу посмотреть, что здесь. Такие тропы, конечно. О, еще контейнер. Да блин, что ты застреваешь-то? Еще там с другой стороны что-то есть. Надо посмотреть. Да, надо было с Джалом прийти, потому что что-то я как-то не догадалась прийти с ним. Интересно, что бы сказал он этой тетке. Сказал бы, наверное, она бы ему, наверное, сказала: ты предатель. Ты якшаешься с чужаками, так что сдохни. Ну все, пошли отсюда. Тут ничего нет.
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Было весело.
Always good working with you, Reyes.
Next
Хоть
time,
ты и
let's
опоздал.
skip the murder and go straight to the bar.
Только ты сам за себя платишь.
So you can leave me with a tab. No thanks.
That was one time.
Uh-huh. See you around, Reyes.
Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Кидала он. Что так ярко было. Как прошел день? Да, как-то никак. Последний выходной перед работой всегда какой-то, не знаю, странный. Ничего не хочется. Ничего не хочется делать. Никуда не хочется идти. Еще такой ветер был. Хотела пойти сегодня в парк, посмотреть на сакуру. Но там такой ветер был. ураганный, что я передумала. Не знаю, может, на следующих выходных схожу, если не будет дождя. Только боюсь, что я уже, наверное, упущу момент с Сакурой. Она же цветет всего лишь несколько дней.
Look, it's easy. You just pull the hinge back and snap the upgrade straight on the barrel.
Doesn't seem secure.
It's secure. I promise.
Back in my day, upgrades were handmade. Custom fitted. None of this off the rack, snap together shit.
Don't say uphill both ways. Don't say it.
Turians didn't used to be so damn lippy either.
Как будто здесь метеорит упал. Такие эти штуки. Странные. Хорошо, я падаю. Нормально. Мне сюда? Нет, мне дальше. Но я это место хочу посмотреть. В общем, я сегодня, Дим, ничем особо не занималась. Записала парочку видосов для летсплеев и решила постримить, потому что делать все равно нечего. Так, через это озеро. Это было жестко. Победить изгнанников. Где они? А, сзади. Это вместе с ними какой-то чувак, вон тот приземлился. Нормально так. Ринкол. Вообще-то это кроганская койл ринкол. Анархист. Почему-то анархист. Да забейте его на него, он там стоит и просто смотрит.
Full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
Turian still got explaining to do.
Я так и знала, что это засада. Ну, тут не пусто вот в этих контейнерах. Тут всякий хлам, правда. Так, куда нам? Я думаю, мы поговорим не сейчас. Нам вообще надо на бурю обратно. Да в смысле? Какой бой? Мы ни с кем не сражаемся. Ладно, давайте отъедем подальше от вон того зверя. Он вообще на месте стоит, ему вообще насрать на все. Да сколько можно, одни моба. Можно теперь переместиться? Нет, нельзя.
Lots of regret on the Nexus about you guys leaving. Most everyone realizes we're weaker without the Krogan backing us up.
Had to happen. We're done being pushed around.
Wasn't us doing the pushing.
Так, а сейчас?
That was leadership's
Какой нафиг
mistake.
бой? С
And the
кем?
rest of you pay for it the way it always goes, kid.
Think that's it.
О, теперь можно. Наверное.
All right. What now?
Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
Так, я хочу на бурю. Как мне вернуться обратно? Никак, что ли? Ну, пойдем к Рейсу тогда. Ладно. Потом на бурю. Если у него для меня какое-то задание, надо его взять. Здрасте.
Ryder, perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
You're a needy guy, Reyes.
Stop being useful, and I'll stop bugging you.
Give me the details.
A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check.
Honor's got a price. And the client paid it.
How'd this rival of yours get hold of your cargo?
Her usual tactics. Got my middleman drunk, then stole his ship.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on a job.
We cut the profits 50-50.
Слышь, тогда иди сам себе помогай.
When she stops in
Зря.
Kadara, Zia drinks at Krala's song. We'll start there. See if Umi heard anything that could help us.
40% это слишком мало. Мне нужно больше золота. Надо к доктору Накамото вернуться. И сказать ему, что он козел. И что он обманул меня. Ой. Извиняюсь. А, мне надо на 2-й этаж. А я думала на 1-й. Так. Как мне это самое с тобой поговорить, козел? Да какого хрена? Я не могу с ним поговорить. О, вот так могу.
Good news, Doctor. Got your formula.
You have no idea what this means to me.
One of your old coworkers, Dr. Farrenth, claims she helped you create.
Почему нельзя никому не отдавать эту формулу? Забрать себе.
Arena's not even a doctor.
Figured as much. You've only shown yourself to be a decent man.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I won't forget this.
Мне кажется, что они оба не очень хорошие люди.
Still need to track down Reyes' cargo, though.
Что тут происходит?
Take it this beauty is yours?
The Tempest? Yeah, she's mine.
Hell of a ship. We don't get many like her. Colt Dalton, Kadara Docks manager. Sloan said to make sure no one harasses you.
Awfully nice of her.
Uncharacteristically so. You must be important.
How safe is it here?
Safety's a commodity on Kadara. Depends on how much you're willing to spend. The port's gun-free, but murder comes in all shapes and sizes. Still, better than living outside the mountain. It's no man's land out there.
Does Kadara get a lot of traffic?
Since we moved in? Oh yeah. Kadara is one of the few planets in Helios with a functioning economy. Got Angara and exiles from all over Helios moving their cargo through this port.
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Что это?
It's a win-win situation. It's just a manifest. Sloan will never know. And the Charlotte...
Так, мне нужно на бурю. На бурю. А что это такое? А, типа мои сопартийцы стоят здесь. Рефлексируют. Это не мой сопартиец.
You okay?
None of your business, Inard.
Whoa, sorry. Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a price.
Living under Sloan, I can see why you'd think that. But we're not all the same.
You do look different from the others. Cleaner.
So what's troubling you?
My sister, Morga, works the pipes. Makes sure the port has filtered water. But she's been missing for 3 days.
Is Morga's line of work dangerous?
It can be. Kadara's water is highly acidic. Fixing a leaky pipe could result in major burns. But no one knows Kadara's filtration system like Morga.
Is it unlike your sister not to check in?
Extremely. We're all that's left of our family. The rest were murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
I'll keep an eye out for your sister.
Конечно, я поищу. Что же мне еще делать?
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
А что, здесь прям искать? Ладно, неважно. Пойду на бурю. Ой. Что это за звуки? Здравствуй, Лиам. Что ты тут делаешь?
Pathfinder, feeling out of place at the moment. And side effect? Coming here makes me hate Tan a whole lot more. These were our people.
Our job is to get people home. That includes Kadara.
Glad to hear it. They were exiled to nothing and built up to this. We need that on our side.
Мне кажется, вряд ли они будут на нашей стороне, учитывая, что их выгнали. Давай на бурю. Блин, я просто круг сделала. Вернулась туда, откуда пришла. А могла бы просто использовать терминал и все.
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting?
I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara. There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Что происходит?
Jall's right. I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out.
Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Ramov? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
I hear Elodin's pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Perfect. Because if there's one thing I do know about, it's fighting
Почему так
pirates.
светит?
But now that we have the
Солнце или что
transponder,
это?
we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship. Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Kello the nav points for both Elodin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey! I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned, as you were.
Да, командир из нее так себе. Новая планета, еще одна. И еще одна новая планета. Или что это, не знаю.
Yay, more cans.
Are you sure about that, Lexi? We don't know how long we're going to need the rations to last. Even trading with Kadara and Aya, we don't have a reliable food source in Helios yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Привет, Биби. Ты что-то хотела?
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're
А,
going
да,
after
она
the
хотела
Archon's
на
ship.
Nexus
Sure,
отправиться.
that's a good idea.
In the absence of any others, it's an excellent one.
Guess I can't argue with that. Anything else to go over?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But
Растопила.
things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
Что же она
What
сделала?
happened? Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Ну, как хочешь.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Пошли с Джалом поговорим. Что это он делает?
Hey, Jall. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. One second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians
Турианцы.
poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a
В
poem.
смысле ветра? Ты охренел?
I'm not sure yet.
Где ты хочешь его выгравировать?
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does?
Do Krogan like knives?
Ножи.
I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drak.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Нет, спасибо.
This is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
Well, I think you're great.
That's so...
It's true.
You're making me blush.
I can't tell.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected. And many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
А зачем соперничать?
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
А мне подарок. Я тоже подарок хочу. Дай подарок.
I can stop what I'm doing.
Понятно. Коры, как всегда, нет на месте. О, кстати. А, нельзя, что ли? Понятно.
So the Angara were fighting their own this whole...
Что скажешь интересного?
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
Крошки на стойке?
So we have a few messy eaters on board.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong.
Наверное, это пыжак.
Something tasty.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways. We can talk more later.
А где крошки? В каком месте? Блин, с Гилом не надо разговаривать, а то он сейчас скажет.
The spy used it to get his orders.
Куда ехать?
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon's ship.
Right.
It's not like there's much writing on this. Just our best chance to find Meridian.
Pressure. I like that. Luckily, no matter where you go in the universe, physics still applies. Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off.
Надеюсь, они нас не найдут?
That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
I don't know. Sometimes I think we're in over our head.
Sometimes?
Here's our chance to find out.
Ну, сейчас мы этим заниматься точно не будем. Сначала надо исследовать другие планеты, там какие-то еще задания нам дали.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Да я тебе говорю, это пыжак.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
А может быть, это... Этот, Лиам?
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading.
Как много квестов сразу.
We can head there whenever you're ready.
Remember the survey ship. This might not be pretty. Are you?
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Ждать, пока Кой разломает, понятно.
Better not go running off on Kadara. Might end up in another cage. Or someone's stew.
It looks wise.
Так.
Hey, Pathfinder. Still passing that mess with Varan and Khaled. I made sure the Nexus data will be changed. Kesh is none too happy, but she can blame me. The important thing is we're all alive, I'm all in, and I'm doing things different now.
Let's not revisit that, all right? Eyes on the future.
Agreed in every way. I'm already making plans. I want to arrange a thing for us in the Angara once their civil stuff is calmer. Maybe talk to Jarl about the Roka. You lend your weight there, I can focus on something normal for everyone.
А где обещанный этот киносеанс, алло? Кстати, с Сэмом тоже вроде можно поболтать. О, почтовый ящик. Там что-то есть. Ая, навести меня там, ага. Что тут? Встретиться с Аксулом. Части ковчега. А это что? Угу. Капитан Дан. Приходите на палубу Гипериона, надо обсудить деликатный вопрос. Как много всего. Офигеть. Как много вопросов.
Pathfinder, I've retrieved actionable intel from the security vid of Spender.
What did you find?
Updating your system with the nav point.
Хотела покрасить броню, кстати. Ну и толстовка. Сейчас настроим цвета. Чё, они разные только, непонятно. Так, сейчас. Что там с узором? Пусть будет так. А, кстати, с Лекси надо поболтать, но ее... А, вон она. Ну что, как дела, пьянчушка?
Yes?
Понятно, ничего она мне не скажет. До свидания. Так много заданий понадавали, я даже не знаю, с чего начать.
Ryder.
Понятно.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
А зачем тебе?
What for?
There's a small something I need to take care of. I might need your help if you could.
Ну ладно.
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? I mostly need your authorization to add to the database.
Is that our drive core?
The full blueprint. Only a few are in the system. I had them all by memory. So I drew them out. Every line, all the specs. Gil will be needing them. I won't.
You're still not comfortable with Gil being in charge of your Tempest, are you?
Call it more memories. Of the time that they were going to scrap the whole project. Some engineering consultant kept insisting the ship would never fly right. He used a lot of Gil's arguments. I think that's why this hurts. The others died thinking we won, that their legacy was safe, and I failed them.
You showed us the Tempest through your eyes. Why she matters. Even Gil sees it now.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. And in the end, Someone new always takes up the banner and pushes forward. I need the tech officer's sign-off on these schematics. Any thoughts on how to do this?
A little honesty and humility will go a long way.
Gil, may I get a moment of your time?
Неужели они помирятся?
I thought we settled this. What's going on?
I saved the Tempest schematics for you. It'll be easier with them on hand.
Он в шоке.
Seeing her drawn out down to the basics, she's kind of beautiful.
Oh, right. You never saw.
Yeah, look at the arc here. That's artistry. And there.
Помирились, походу. А мне тут, кстати, тоже надо кое-что сделать. Живоловка. Ну и название. Пойду поставлю ловушку. Надо поймать этого засранца.
One trap ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Ждать, пока ловушка сработает. И долго ждать. Может, это какой-нибудь космический хомяк? Так, давайте, знаете куда? Давайте на другие планеты слетаем, откроем их, посмотрим, что там. Чтобы я смогла вне стрима выполнить всякие мелкие побочки. Вон сколько открылось всего. Новый мир. Офигеть.
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
И что это за мир такой? Так это ж астероид. Зона высадки. Серьезно? Давайте посмотрим, что там. Это же даже не планета. Или это мертвая планета, бывшая мертвая планета. Точнее, бывшая планета. Сейчас она мертвая.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
И зачем мы тогда здесь высадимся?
Descent engine engaged. Good luck, Ryder.
Нахрена эта планета нужна тогда? Если тут ничего нет.
Of course, who isn't worried out here?
You don't act like it.
You learn not to show it.
Сканировать минералы. Серьезно, что ли? Жесть, посмотри на это. Ты чё? Он радуется тому, что мы так прыгаем. Пока, Геральт.
What is that?
A mining dome, Pathfinder. You should be able to exit the Nomad once inside.
What about the crazy space radiation?
The dome structure prevents cosmic rays from entering. You can drive
А
into
как
the
я
air
зайду
lock,
внутрь?
Pathfinder.
Ё-моё. Да я не могу зайти туда. О, теперь могу. Что они тут делают?
Nearby, Pathfinder.
Фу, что это?
Callow was right. Exiles everywhere. What would they want with this place?
Pathfinder, I detect a datapad nearby. It may provide answers.
They're mining helium-3?
The main component in shuttle fuel, Pathfinder. It can also be used to make highly effective explosives.
Just what we need. Exiles with explosives. Let's get into that base.
The attached passcode is only a fragment. Data here indicates other mining domes. I've added the locations to your map.
А что здесь мигает? Это что ли? Короче, ясно. Что они тут добывали? Поехали на следующую планету тогда.
You never tried looking.
That data pad we found mentioned a guy named Krex. Any idea who that is?
Doesn't ring
Крекс.
a bell. If he's out
Крекс,
here,
шмекс,
he might be
пекс.
dangerous.
Поехали на бурю. Полетели.
Taking her up. Where to next, Pathfinder?
Ryder, Vetra wanted you to check in when you can.
Потом
You have
поговорим.
an email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Так. Вот он. Новый мир.
Careful. Word is there's pirates all over this region.
You'd think they'd run out of people to steal from. I'm picking up something. We're on course.
Как интересно, планеты тут выстроились. Так, и где? Ага. Давайте посмотрим, что там.
Sam, send Callow the nav point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Eladin to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
On my way.
Where is this meeting place exactly?
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
Paradise. Опять пустынная планета, что ли? Ну да, опять пустыня. Сколько можно. Фига себе. Прикол. Туда надо будет сходить. Кто такие эти реликты? Они роботы какие-то или кто? Это типа рай, вот это вот пустыня.
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
Перегрев, понятно.
We want to be careful. From what I hear, it's swarming with scum. Just make sure you know where your guns are.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Короче, жара сильная. Я вижу задание, кстати. Пойду возьму. Да еще задание. Фига у тебя прическа.
What? Nothing.
Really? Because it looks like you're looking at me. I don't like it.
I'll look where I want.
Yeah? Maybe I'll shoot whoever I want.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Какой-то ты нервный, братик.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
Сумасшедший.
Ryder, I heard that.
Чё? Да большое тут поселение.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. You're Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Didn't know your duties reached all the way to Eladin.
It doesn't. I'm here for personal reasons. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker.
Нормальная сестра.
Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara, together.
You're a good brother, Kent.
Don't congratulate me yet. The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Что-то пьют там. Ладно, нам нужно к местному правителю или кто он там. А где он вообще находится? Это не он. Это вообще сканирование минералов. Просканировать падальщиков. Вот сюда надо.
It's a fair exchange. Why? Because you say it is. Partly.
Not a scavenger rider.
If you don't think so, go trade.
Strange. Data's not coming through. Try another one.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Nice duds. Better watch your back. There's probably already a dozen people planning to kill you for them.
Are you threatening me? Sounded like it.
Me? No, just trying to be helpful. I know a hard target when I see one. And I stay on your good side. Maybe you won't mind me picking up the scraps you leave behind. So, what else can I do for you?
What do you do on this planet? Why are you here?
Why? Trying to find out where my claim is?
No, relax.
I do the same as anyone else here. Try not to get killed.
Странные вы тут все.
You know a Krogan named Strux?
Nope. But Krogan are hard to miss. Look around.
Where do you live? Where do you sleep?
There's a flop house not far from here. There's always shelter. Maybe even a bed, if someone died that day.
We're done.
Нормально.
Suit yourself.
Not a scavenger rider.
Я знаю.
So you're Ania.
That's right. And you are?
Veteran X. We do business with the same people on Kadara.
Ah, yes, one of the newcomers. Welcome, all of you, to my paradise. Outside the gates, you're on your own, but in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Yeah, everyone's on their best behavior. Is it natural, or are they on something?
Nothing so complicated. These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
I'm supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
You have a pretty good attitude for a place like this.
I've got nothing to complain about. I'm rich and no one messes with me. Most powerful woman on Eladon.
Yeah?
I don't mean to brag, but absolutely.
What else is here?
I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide, but I'll tell you what I know if it suits me.
You get along with the Krogan?
Everyone comes to Eladon with the dream of leaving, except me and the Krogan. They built their colony into a sinkhole. Smart. Keeps it cool enough for them, I guess.
They have their own water?
Unfortunately for them, no. But Mordor and I get along well.
Так у них тут еще и колония есть, у
Who
Кроганов.
lives on this planet?
Desperate folks mostly. Misfits some. Those that can't get along in the regular world. Or people willing to make a profit off that desperation.
Like you?
Careful, sweetheart. You want to keep me on your good side. There's a place they call the Flop House, eastish of here. Den of murder and
Это зачем мне туда заглядывать?
What can you tell me about that derelict ship?
Ah, you came here to get killed, did ya? Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their claims. They shoot on sight.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Какие все важные. Где там Кроганы? Здрасте. Как дела?
Are you Jorgal Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
Sara Raider, Pathfinder for the Initiative. You asked me to meet you here.
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the Krogan.
Good. Nice to know some people are on our side.
So, trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her.
Хотят сменить
She's planning a
лидера.
strike against the Nexus. That much we know.
Хрена себе.
Drac trusts Morta, and I trust Drac.
Her. Morta's leading the colony for a reason. She's tough, but that's good. You're not there, Drac. Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Your homeworld's worse than this place.
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning.
Обязательно.
Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Отправиться в колонию Кроганов. Хорошо.
Not a scavenger rider.
Так, а где там станция? А, ее пока нет. Ну, сейчас будет. То, блин, минус 50, то плюс 50. Ужас.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
So, Eladin. Charming so far.
Ну да, очень
What do we
милая.
got? Besides the sand.
The Revenant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned.
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes,
Новая
is
тучанка.
Chunka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools.
Жесть.
Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Так, сейчас посмотрим. Да, до хрена всего. Изучить аномалию. Так. Ладно, давайте на этом закончим. Не знаю завтра, с какой планеты начнем. Скорее всего, с той, в которую мы прилетали сначала. Завтра будет стрим в 7 часов по Москве вечера. Так что приходите, если что. А на сегодня я, пожалуй, закончу. Всем спасибо еще раз, кто был. Всем спокойной ночи, ну и хорошего вечера. Всем пока.